Salute to everyone who's watched it. Welcome back to Dominant. So it's been a while since I actually posted a video like this on the XYS movement because of the fact that I've been posting so many reviews, and I think today is just my honest opinion that I have time to actually do a video and have a thought on something I want to talk about. Usually I don't edit these videos. Don't be surprised when you don't see any edits and whatnot. But as time goes, some videos will be edited. So there's a very big thing that is happening, and because of the overstimulation of social media in our lives, that everyone has something to say about something, you end up concentrating on what social media is telling you and what the government is telling you. And is that there's a very big epidemic of fatherless homes, and we don't even want to categorize it as an epidemic. You understand? We want to categorize illnesses as epidemics. We want to categorize social issues don't that don't upgrade us as society, as pandemics, but we don't want to categorize fatherless homes and fatherlessness and the fatherless ideology as an epidemic. And the reason why we don't want to categorize it as such, it is because of the fact that we are liberated in our minds on things that are counterintuitive to the right things. What do I mean when I say that? We we are so focused on being happy more than the reality, on what works in reality. We are so focused on the fact that we want to be happy. We want to look happy. We want to accommodate happiness in all its categories, in all its aspects, even to the point that it costs us of our humanity. And we have normalized another way of humanity and say that that is the humanity that we are supposed to live. Like I said, I've been saying all of these times that feminism has killed our society, and I actually, let me just do a 3 minute rant on this, because when I say it as a passive thing, so I don't explain it properly. Feminism has made fatherlessness a big thing, and one of the things is that it has made women very undesirable because they believe in ideologies that turn off the same men that they say they compete with. They are basically saying they want to be like men. And unfortunately, something we don't want to admit is that our minds are mechanical systems. They in a metaphoric way, they are a mechanical system. It means that one part needs to work for the others to work properly. And unfortunately, when you as a man don't get something fulfilled, that is one part in your brain, the others don't work properly. So I'm not blaming feminism only, but I'm saying it's the biggest contributing factors that when you make children with a woman, and the woman gives you access. Firstly, she gives you access to having a child with her out of wedlock. Secondly, she believes in ideologies that turn you off. And thirdly, is that she does not want to make an effort to give you what you give her, meaning that she is a princess and she does not want to treat you like a prince. And when you act like a prince, they ridicule you. They say that you are a toxic masculine man and all of that. And unfortunately, it comes to a point that even the fourth one is that they want traditional men without being traditional women. And that is what the whole feminist movement, when you are seeking equality, you are in the background transforming into someone who's undesirable. Because right now, as I'm finishing the point of feminism, is that you are getting what you wanted all this time. You are getting equal treatment. You are getting equal rights as men. You are actually getting more rights than men. But the problem is that you want more. You want more. You don't you don't know is when is enough. You don't want. Right now, women are the most liberated they've ever been in any generation ever possible. But you want more. And unfortunately, you want to force an interest in things that men are interested in. And when you don't get that interest, you start blaming men again. You say that, oh, we are not getting enough like men because men don't want to pay you, but you don't want to look at why the pay gap, which is a myth, is there. So getting back to the point of fatherlessness is that the reason why I had to expand on feminism is that when you start not fulfilling certain needs and elements inside your life as a man, when you end up becoming a father, what happens is that you start blaming the women for that. You start blaming the women for that. And as I'm going to finish this video, I'll talk about certain aspects of why they don't become, why they would over they will leave their children. So you don't realize that the impact of you leaving your children makes it very difficult for them to grow. Because in as much as you are leaving them, you are damaging them psychologically. More crime is the way it is because of fatherlessness. The economy is the way it is right now because of fatherlessness. And I wish I could just do a whole video just to explain the dynamics of why the economy is this way because of fatherlessness. There's a lot of social problems because of fatherlessness. Sin is the way it is in its entirety. One of the biggest factors is being fatherlessness. And society is going down because of having weak fathers. And why would men want to have children, but they don't want to gain the responsibility and authority? Because we're at the point where they think that if you give them a paycheck each and every month, you are being a father. You're not being a father when you're doing that. You are just being a sponsor. You are like the government. Firstly, it is easy for them to escape being a father because of the government being children's fathers. You see, when women know that they have options to have a father that is the government, what they do is that they will retract the fulfillment that they can give to a man who they let have a child with. And unfortunately, it's unfortunate that one man will listen to that and know that, okay, she wants the benefits of the government, then it's my excuse to leave. Secondly, he wants to have sex without being ready to have a child. I don't know how many times I've preached that. And this thing I preached all over the all over the societies and social medias, even my presentations, where I say to the children, if you're not if to not even children, people, if you're not ready to have a child, don't have sex. Even if you say you're ready to be a parent, it means you're ready to be someone's husband or wife. In this context, you're ready to be someone's husband. And if you're not supposed to have sex. You're gonna ask, is sex the only way for you to have children? Yes, you're gonna say IVF and all of that. It is the primary source of how to have children. And if you're not ready for children, you're not supposed to have sex. And this goes for the ladies also. The third thing is that they don't want to prepare themselves for being fathers until they find out that they're gonna have children. What happens is that it goes hand in hand with all these others, that you want the benefits of sex, but you don't want the outcomes that come with it. You're gonna say condoms, condoms, condoms. And I don't blame you for thinking that it is okay for you to yank inside a woman and think that when you yank inside of her, when she produces the outcome of the yanking, you you won't get a child. Because the fourth thing is that you do things you don't understand. And unfortunately, when you don't understand them, what happens? You end up getting a child. You end up getting a child. And this is damaging our society. That is why I formulated the Back to Dominance ministry, because I want you to understand the implications of having a child, especially if you don't have one. And the fifth thing is that you are having children outside of wedlock. You don't respect yourself enough to say that I have to have children out of wedlock, because what you're doing is that you're punishing the children via the mother's mistakes if they have a problem with them. But let me do a video to explain the economic factors that make father that contribute towards, or let me say rather, how fatherlessness contributes towards making the economy worse than it is. So give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. Check out in the description how can homosexuality be cured, and ignored parenting. And actually, I have a article that speaks about this topic on fathers, the impact of fatherlessness. So always remember, slash TXYS, so just to do you out.